What's up guys, it's Instructional Skateboarding, and today we have question and answers episode 2. I'm going to jump right into it because last time it was pretty long and I want to be a lot quicker this time, and we have 25 questions to get through. So here we go. Number 1, what's the life of a skateboarder? The life of a skateboarder is someone who's really courageous, willing to try new things, willing to get hurt, but someone who really looks at the world a lot different. To me, the whole world is a skate park, and every ledge, rail, stair set, anything I look at is a skate spot to me. And I look at what I could do there, or, you know, if it's possible to skate. A big slab of cement that's in the middle of nowhere might be nothing to you, but to me that's a perfect manual pad. So that's kind of how we live our life, and that's the life of a skateboarder, constantly looking at spots and seeing what we could utilize, stuff like that. Will you get back into sniping in COD? So COD is Call of Duty, if you guys don't know. I play a lot of Call of Duty outside YouTube, and Search and Destroy is my game mode. For anyone that plays COD, Search is my game mode, that's where I'm at. So I will snipe from time to time, maybe get a little bit back into it, see how good I can do, but Search and Destroy has kind of always been my thing. If I had to choose to be a species of bear, what would it be and what would I name myself? I would be a grizzly bear, and my name would be Bear. I mean, it's pretty original, I know. Props to me. Favorite trick? What do I skate most? Flat ground, divert, half pipe, or pool? I skate a lot of flat ground, but we're not going to count that. I've been getting into a lot more bowl, trying to get better at that because I've always wanted to be good at bowl. And then outside of that, I really like stair sets and rails, especially a stair set with a small handrail. That's like my favorite. I also really like ledges. I like manual pads. I like all of that, but I really like stairs and I really like rails. And I've been skating a lot of bowl too. But I guess most would probably be stairs. I skate a lot of stairs. Who would win in a fight between Kesha and Kim Kardashian? Kesha. I mean, she's crazy. What's the world record for number of backflips done in one jump, both on a skateboard and in general? I have no idea, but on a skateboard I'm going to guess 2 backflips is the world record for most backflips on a skateboard done, like say on any kind of vert ramp or mega ramp or anything. And in general, I really still have no idea, but I'm going to guess 5. Who's better, Shaun White or Tony Hawk? Tony Hawk, you just have to commemorate some of the stuff he's done. His new video part that came out a month ago, he was the first person ever to do a 900, started his own company, you know, all that kind of stuff. Would you want to know when you'll die? Definitely would. That way I could plan out what I want to do and when, or what goals I want to have accomplished by what date, and there's no unexpectedness, if you know what I mean. You always know when you're going to die and you can plan your life up that way. So I would want to know when I die. If you were given 3 wishes, what would you wish for? First off, my first wish would be perfect health for my grandmother, who's really sick and always struggling with health and suffers a lot of pain every day. Second wish would be to probably travel to Rio de Janeiro. I've always wanted to travel there. The third wish would be to become a professional skateboarder. I mean, who wouldn't wish for that if you're a skateboarder? And that's guaranteeing it could all come true. What do I miss about being a kid? I can't get away with anything now. I'm 17. If I make a mistake now, I can't get away with anything like I could when I was a kid. I have to go run an errand really quick, but we're going to hop right back into these. So I was just finishing up answering what I miss about being a kid. And basically I just miss the fact that I can't get away with a lot of stuff now because I'm older, and before, if you're a kid, if you do something bad or stupid, it is excusable, but now you can't really use that excuse. I mean, you're just kind of screwed. So I miss that before I was all innocent, I guess. Do you have any brothers or sisters? I have one of each, and my brother is the older one, but I'm still the oldest. What do you think about when there's nothing you have to think about? I think about what I should think about. What disease frightens you? Cancer? I mean, there's been a couple people in our family that have it, not too much, but yeah, even the thought of getting it frightens me and all that, so, I mean, cancer. Do you feel you have a purpose or calling in life? I believe everyone does, so I definitely do. Even if you don't know it at the time, I believe you'll find out what your purpose in life is, and so yes, I think I do have a purpose in life. What would you want your last words to be? Okay, pay attention because this is on my YouTube banner and I kind of live my life by it. I know life can get hard, but crying about it will get you nowhere. So pull through and kill the demons. Do you prefer sunrises or sunsets? Now I love them both, but I like sunsets better, and here's why. A sunset is at the end of a day, and it can be after a really good day. Even if it's after a bad day, it can still be the thing that you see and you go, wow, that's beautiful, and cheer you up. And yeah, a sunrise could be in the morning when you're all grumpy, or you just got up and you're groggy, and it's not really the first thing you see, and you just can't see it as good as compared to when it's all, you know, like super dark out late at night. Even though sunrises are generally when it's kind of dark or 2 in the morning. But still, I'd rather see a sunset, and I just think sunsets look better than sunrises. I love taking pictures of them and all that stuff too, and I'll put a picture on screen now of a sunset that I took. I took this picture. I think it's pretty amazing, and I just love it so much. So I really do love sunsets. What vegetable do you hate? I'm going to have to go with spinach. That's a solid answer. Worst bearings I've ever skated. The worst bearings I've ever skated were off like the first Walmart board my brother ever had. I think they were called AVEC 5s. They were super shitty. I could like barely move, and they were all squeaky and rusted, and the board was brand new, and they were still bad. Like, I think they were called AVEC 5s, though, to answer the question. Worst bearings I've ever skated, AVEC 5s. Favorite grip tape. My favorite grip tape I've ever skated or used, or just my favorite in general, is Mob. Now a lot of people don't like Mob because it rips up their shoes too fast because it's that grippy, but for me that's really good, and I don't care if it rips up my shoes fast. I mean, I do, but I really like really sticky grip tape, and yeah, I just really like Mob. It's my favorite. Top 5 skaters. This is really hard. I'm gonna go with myself because, you know, I like myself as a skateboarder. But besides that, you know, we're gonna get into what the question really means. So we're gonna go to Eric Costin, of course, my favorite. Elijah Houston, my second favorite. Mike Moe. And for the final one,
6.5 hours later.
And I guess P-Rod or Paul Rodriguez. I mean, if I really thought about it, my answers might be different, but those are 5 that come to mind off the top of my head that I like and watch a lot and pay attention to. Car of choice. I'm going to talk about something that's actually achievable because, you know, obviously it would be like some super fancy Lamborghini or some $5 million car that just looks like futuristic and out of Tron. That would probably be my dream car or car of choice if I could choose any car. But for something that's kind of achievable and more realistic, I'm just going to have to go with the Scion FRS. You can get it for under $30,000, still a really nice car, has that sporty feel, and it just looks great. What I do during the summer. During the summer I do a lot of camping, swimming, and of course skateboarding. I basically grew up camping. We used to go like 6-7 times a summer. And so, yeah, I do a lot of camping mainly, but a lot of swimming too, and skateboarding, of course. What's the best trick I can do? Probably like a really solid inclined backboard to fakie, maybe a nice solid nollie pop shove it or switch front shove. Those are all not bad, and tricks that I can do. If I could meet any hockey player, who would it be? If I could meet any hockey player that has played hockey ever in general, it would obviously be Wayne Gretzky. I mean, I feel like everyone would answer that, and with good reason. But if I had to choose current gen, say someone that plays in the NHL as of right now, Alexander Ovechkin, he's my favorite hockey player. I have his hockey stick, and you know, all that kind of stuff. So Alexander Ovechkin, I'd love to meet him, and he's my favorite player. So I hope you guys did enjoy this episode of Question and Answers. You should subscribe, which you can do down below. I haven't really been gaining that many subs recently. I don't even think one in the past month, so that's kind of demotivating. So maybe you guys should help me out with that. My social media links are always down below. I hope you guys did enjoy. Leave questions for next episode, and I'll be sure to screenshot them and put them in this video. And until then, peace out, guys.
Bullseye.